All right, Coach. We know how much you wanted to get this team back to the playoffs. It didn't happen. What
Yeah.
are your emotions right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of different emotions, you know. I mean, one is that we were so close, and you know, I just know how the great people that are around this club, and it starts from our owner and what we put in every day. So, you know, I mean, we wanted to give everyone, you know, something to really be positive, you know, because we've gone so close right now, you know, but then, you know, we have to look how do we take the next step and really in this off season look really hard um, and make the right decision so next year it doesn't come down to this last day. That's the thing. When it comes down to this last day, you know, anything can happen. They hit one shot that hits, you know, the goal of the year maybe for them, and then, you know, we create enough chances, but it just doesn't go in tonight, and we don't want to put in that situation. So though some emotions towards that, obviously the disappointment of not going forward for the club, for everyone that's put so much into it. And then obviously, look, you build relationships with these guys, you know, throughout the year. It's we spend more time almost than our family, and we come together. The sport brings us together to do something we all love, and we put a lot of time into it. You build relationships that, you know, last a lot longer than careers and stuff, and that's the thing. And it's always sad because you know that this group of guys will never be together again. There's going to be changes, so that's the sad part, you know, because it's, you know, the emotional part of it all, and so a lot of different emotions, but obviously, you know, I'm extremely proud of the effort that, you know, they put in tonight, and like I said, we're right there, and we got to make now decisions. How do we take the next step so it doesn't come down to this last game again?
And then just in terms, Frank, of having, again, the opportunity to lead this club, how do you feel just at the end of this journey of this year with the opportunities and understanding that it might be a different role next year?
Yeah, no, I mean, look, I stepped into it. It's not something, you know, I wanted to, and you know, but you know, when I stepped in, I was 100% in, committed, you know, and myself and all my staff, and I'm very blessed to have had really great people to work with, because my success are the people that I have, you know, and we put a lot into it. I enjoy being on the field. I enjoy doing this, you know, being there and trying to lead this team and help the club get back, or, you know, or be a team that's consistently, our goal is, you know, being a team that's there trying to win championships every year, and that's where we have to get to. I think we're close, but now, like I said, I think that for me, how do we take the next step? So I really enjoyed it. I think we have to assess and see how do we move forward, and even for myself, and there's a lot of question marks that need to be answered. You know, I'm not leaving the club. You know, I think we have an incredible owner in Joe. I love Joe. I think he's a model to all of us. Just the person that he is, and his humility, his humbleness, the integrity, and just the guy with great values to be here to support us all the time. You know, everybody's wants to go that extra mile just for him and for our great fans, and we're there. So we'll see what the future holds, you know. But I really enjoy being on the field and working with the guys, especially because I have really great colleagues with me.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of optimism around the club, even though we haven't seen the results yet. It's been 6 years since the last playoff game, but it does feel like things are moving in the right direction. What would your message be to the fans who might not see that necessarily?
No, I feel, look, I think that if you evaluate the whole season, you know, I mean, it's even when I took over, I think, you know, we can look at it and say one more win. You know, that's how we all said. But I think a lot of clubs can say that, you know. But I have to really assess now and reflect on the moments, you know, when we had that, you know, we won all those games to put ourselves in a great spot. We had that break. You know, how do we continue? You know, why did we lose that momentum? You know, I know we had some injuries, but how do we make ourselves stronger and better in the off season? I think we really have to take a hard look and evaluate that. I felt we're really close, and it just shows you that we put ourselves in a great spot. You know, we created with all the hard work and dedication when no one believed in us. Everyone had written us off, you know, but we believed. We believed. We had faith. We never lost our faith. Myself, our sporting director, our technical director, and definitely not our owner. you know, we believed, and you know, when everyone else had written us off, we fucking pushed through. You know, we came to work every day. You know, we had high standards, and we pushed ourselves. You know, I pushed everyone. You know, they had to come in with the right mentality and attitude. So for me, I think we're right there. We're knocking on the doorstep. I think there's been incredible changes to the club, changes that were needed to put ourselves in the stage where all the other teams are, especially now next year with the Performance Center. And now we just have to, you know, we have to look at the roster and see how do we improve, you know? And it's no secrets. We need to get better.
And Frank, just personally, after this year, yeah, there's no playoffs, but are you proud of what you've done with this club over the last year, throwing yourself into this role?
I'm proud to work to have had an opportunity again to lead the club. I put a lot into it, you know, and I expect a lot from everyone. But I had, like I said, when I talked to the guys in there, you know, the emotions in today. But with me, I had the opportunity to get back and work with Zach Thornton and CJ, two guys that I know have been involved with the club in every championship that they've had. We were together when we won the double.
Yep.
So I know what it means to those guys, to myself, to come and work hard every day. And then, you know, the rest of the staff that we have. I had the opportunity, and, you know, when I stepped in, to bring Nico Kostanoglu from Greece, who's a top-level coach, you know, and also Theodore, you know, to do the analysis and stuff. So I had great people to work with. I'm proud of the work we did. Obviously, you know, it's easy to say that because, I mean, I would have been prouder if we'd have gotten in the playoffs, they would have gotten the result tonight, but we're right there. I think that I always say one thing: you can never cheat this game. I think we've taken great steps forward. We have to analyze the situation and say, how do we take the next step? And that's all. I'm extremely proud. I'm extremely proud the work we did. I'm extremely proud to be involved with this club and to put, you know, the Fire logo on every day. I love the city. I love our fans, and I want more than anything, you know, for all of us to give the fans and our owners something to cheer about. And like he always used to tell me, and he's still telling me tonight, we're getting close. We will get there, you know. And I think we've taken the right step, but it would be great too if we would have went today and just say, Joe, we're not there yet, but at least we're in the playoffs, you know. We've gotten in, you know, and that's the team that we want to be, you know. Our mission, our goal is to win championships, but it starts by, you know, building a strong team that every year doesn't come down to the last game where we have to get in. We need to be in the playoffs and fighting for championships. But you know, just to answer all this talk, you know, because a lot of things that go in my mind, I'm extremely proud of the work we did and to be involved with this club. That's for sure.
Thank you, Frank.
Good. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Frank.
Thank you, Frank.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.